All right, all right, all right, all right. Make sure everything is copacetic. Make sure everything is good. Okay, everything should be straight. Things should be good. Okay, all right. What's up? What's going on, y'all? New Breed 313 Sports. Decided to jump on into the live stream. Um, so I had a few things I wanted to speak on. Wanted to speak on the Pistons, the Lions, the NFL draft that's coming up, and also the Motor City Cruise. Um, no, no, a lot of people talk about the G League and the Motor City Cruise, so I wanted to get on to that first. Um, Unfortunately, I think they lost, and was it yesterday or tonight or something. So unfortunately, they are officially eliminated from the playoffs. They they had a lot of guys come up into the Pistons roster, so they didn't have a full they didn't have a full roster, unfortunately. But they fought hard. They gave it all. It was, to me, it was a fun season to go to. I was, a season ticket holder with them, man. So it was a nice experience. Hate to see no more home games, but hey, it happens. So um, just one of those things that happen. Xavier Simpson, Nathan Knight. They recently had their final regular season game. I was there. Whole team that was there uh sign autographs for fans and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Um Anybody that's never been to a G League game, you have to go. It is a good experience, man. You can bring the whole family. The tickets are not that much. It's about start off at 5, $7. Um, you'll have a good experience there if you want to, take pictures with the players or act or autographs with players. They'll do that. um, buy some gear there. Just have a whole good experience, man. But yeah, unfortunately, it was a fun season, man. I had a fun time there. Definitely gonna re up to the G League, and actually made it to not only some Motor City Cruise games, but some Grand Rapids Gold games as well. So shout out to both teams. But hey man, G League playoffs is starting pretty soon. Top six teams there. So stay tuned to that, man. It should be fun. Um, so shout out to the G League. Show the G League some respect, man. Watch their games, man. Watch the future of the G League, and you know, see how hungry these guys are, man. The way they playing and how they give it they all. So much respect to the G League and the Motor City Cruise, Grand Rapids Gold, Coach Andre Miller. Um, Lot of up and coming guys in the G League, man, or guys that's been in the NBA. Um, that's in the G League now. Guys like Alfred Payton, who's a good dude, high draft pick. Fortunately, he's in the G League. So, y'all got to check that out for sure. Now as far as the Pistons, um, man, it's been a tough season. Um, a lot of they guys have been injured. Um, I'm surprised they let Cade and Durant come back. They lost against the Timberwolves. I was surprised they even came back and wanted them to play. I would have thought they would have shut them down the rest of the year. But it's good to see that they came back. They fought hard against Minnesota. Unfortunately, they lost, by 15. Hung tough with one of the best teams in the league. Um, Gave they all with the offense they had and the team that they had. They, like I said, they dealing with a lot of injuries. Stewart, Sword Thompson, Fontecchio, Taj Gibson, which I don't understand how the hell he got hurt and he don't even play. I don't know how you get hurt and you don't even play. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. But what? Hey, what do I know? What do I know? But yeah, man, it's just it's been a tough season. Um, just looking forward to uh the season ending with the Pistons, man. It's about time. You need to get ready for next season. Um, and get ready for the draft. See who they pick up. See what kind of pick they get too, because the NBA might screw them and probably give them another 5 pick. So, but K, tough year for everybody. Tough, but K's had a decent season, man. He's with the points, the assists. I think he's like eighth or ninth in the league in assists. Um, from his time being out, you could just see how much he's missed on this team. And it just tells me when Ivy runs the offense, it just shows that he's just not the same without Cade Cunningham. He can't, like, he has a lot to work on, and just like a lot of this team. You saw Sasser coming on more, getting her playing time. Like I said, Fontecchio has played well. Duran gonna be Duran. Um, it's gonna be interesting to see certain guys next season. Guys like Isaiah Stewart. Um, Isaiah Stewart needs to go into the paint more. He needs to. I'm so sick of him shooting all these damn threes, and he don't need to do that. He's a physical force. You need to use that to your advantage and go to the hole. And you need to just score more points, and then you need more rebounders down there. When you only got one person enduring down there, he needs some help with that on that offensive defensive rebound. He needs help. You can't have four guys that's out here shooting threes. You can't do that. You can't. You can't have four guys on the 3-point line, and then you got one in the interior. You can't do that. That's not winning basketball. But this league is so into shooting threes all the damn time that it's tearing up it's messing up the game. And that's something that Monty Williams got to really look into. Like that's something he really has to look into. And he has to adjust. He has to know what type of players he has and that wants to play hard. Like you can't just go out there and show no effort. There's been too many games where this team hasn't shown any effort whatsoever. None. No effort whatsoever. And you can't do that in this league. You can't. You have to show everything that you have. You got to give everything that you have. You're making millions of dollars. The least you can do for the fans and for yourself is to go out there and play hard. That's it's only fitting. But you can't. You have to go out there and compete. As fans, we hate to go to games and these guys ain't compete. You could play hard and you could compete, even if you're getting blown out. As long as you competing and playing hard, we'll give you respect. But it's been a lot of games like that. Like K can't do everything. He needs some help. He's got Duran out there, but who else gonna help him out, especially during these injuries? And like I said, Marcus Sasser has played well. Now they starting to play Troy Brown. I don't think Troy Brown is gonna come back next season. I don't think Quentin Grimes is gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? I like I said, I like Fontecchio, and I do like Metu. I do like Metu. I think he should stay on this team too, because that's another front court scorer and block shotter. I you know it, I think they should keep him for next year. See what type of player he's gonna be. That was a good pickup by them. That was a good pickup. That was a very good pickup. Evan Fournier, he's been decent. You know, he's been decent since he's got here. He showed us some veteran leadership to these young guys. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Um, you know what I noticed going to some of these Piston games, man? Like the visiting teams not showing any respect to not only to the Pistons, but I noticed it during like sometimes with fans as well. Like they show disrespect towards the fans just by pre games. You don't see too many of these players out there, and you wonder like, damn, are they gonna come out or anything like that? Like, what's going on? Like when they played Boston, um, Tatum did well. Tatum got hurt, but you could just see for a while a lot of their players didn't even come out during pregame, and it was just you was just like, damn. Even the ones that don't play that much didn't even come out. So certain teams, you could just kind of see like they didn't care about coming out there for their fans and stuff like that. So, but it's up to them. It's cool. So that's their thing. But um, just waiting on that on the Pistons season to end. I'm so ready. I'm two more home games and that's it. Memphis and Chicago. I can't wait. I can't wait for this NFL draft. Uh, the things that they're gonna have uh during the draft, what kind of events and stuff they're gonna have during the draft. It's gonna be interesting to see that. And then and then forgot to even mention this. I think the Tiger season is later on today. So they're in Chicago to play the White Sox. So uh definitely show love with the Tigers. This could be a bounce back year. It could be one of the surprising teams in the league, man. You know, see how these Tigers play, man. I mean, there's a different lineup. These guys are healthy. Hopefully, we can get a healthy pitching staff. Hopefully, they can score some runs, and they can stay. Like I said, they can stay healthy. They could, cause the injury bug was, man, it took a toll. I think if they didn't get injured, a lot of these guys didn't get injured. Um, they would have been competing for that division with Minnesota. I think they should be contending. It's pretty much going to be a three-team race, I think, between them, Minnesota, and Cleveland. But every year there might be some kind of surprise. Um, that could be Chicago and Kansas City, so don't count them out. Chicago I mean, the White Sox have changed their lineup completely. I mean, no Tim Anderson and a lot of these guys, so that's going to be huge. KC got a young staff to where they got Bobby Witt and all these guys, so it's gonna be interesting. Cleveland's Cleveland, Minnesota's Minnesota, but I think the biggest thing is, can these guys um, stay healthy? Can they have better numbers? Um, and can some of these guys stay healthy? And can Javi Baez have a good season? Because he's been horrible. He hasn't been good since he's been here. That this has just been a waste of a contract right now. You know what I'm saying? He'll show up maybe for a couple weeks and that's it. Strike out, ground out, strike out, ground out, ground out. It's like it's crazy. He has to get better. Riley Green has to stay healthy. We got to expect a big season from Torque, man. At least I'm thinking somewhere in the brim of like 30, 40 homers and 100, 110 RBIs. You know, Riley Green, if he could stay healthy, he could probably get like 25, 30 homers. You know what I'm saying? Parker Meadows. Um, we'll see, you know, see what these other guys do. McKinstry. Is McKinstry still on his team? I think he is. They got a young um team, man, and they look like they could be hungry if they could stay healthy. They could Jake Roberts. I'm eager to see what kind of bounce back season Jake Rogers has. So eager to see that. Now, as y'all can see, I'm in my Lions NFL draft gear. So just to y'all want to see what the draft gear looks like, this is it, the shirt and the hat. So had to couldn't pass that up, man. I'm gonna still get some NFL draft wear. Um Probably some Lions gear. Um some more Lions gear, maybe some NFL draft gear right before the draft. So I don't know. What y'all think about this, man? Y'all like the shirt? Y'all like the hat? I personally like the hat. I like the hat and I like the shirt. They got other stuff in different colors, but I was just like, man, I gotta get this to that distinctive. You know what I'm saying? Arc 7X, what's up? What's going on? How you doing? What's going on with you? But yeah, man, I like the draft gear. Um, I can't wait for the draft. With all these signings that's been going on, um, now fortunately, guys left. Josh Reynolds just signed to Denver Broncos. Kyler Murray just got a trade to the Vikings. So that's gonna be something. I know one thing for sure: Justin Jefferson ain't gonna want to leave now. You know what I'm saying? So that just makes things very interesting in this division. Very interesting. Um, it's crazy. You say you think about how K can get some help. Um, well, I mean, they listen. They got Duran. Um, Ivy still needs some stuff to work on. Um, like his ball handling, and he has to slow down, and his shooting. I think his defense, he has to get better on defense. But one thing about Ivy, at least he's trying. At least he's trying to work on his game and stuff like that. Asar needs to work. To me, it's kind of like the same thing with Ivy. He has to work on his ball handling. He definitely got to work on his shooting. His ball handling and shooting, he has to work on that. But he's young guy, so he has time and he has to stay healthy. Um, and that's a guy. He's not afraid to go to the basket. He's not afraid to go and rebound. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think this whole team has to do. They have to get to the blocks. They have to box out. They can't just have one person rebounding. The only person in there is Duran. And then when Asar is there when he's there, but he's on the bench. So they have to figure out their lineup. Now, like I said, I like Fontecchio. I like Metu in this lineup. I think that was a good pick. Um, Fournier is cool. Um, you know what I'm saying? But and I like I said, Isaiah Stewart has to work on his game as well. He has to work on his post up game, and he has to work on his interior defense. He has to, cause shooting all them damn threes, you can't do that. You can't do that. Not as a power forward, you can't do that. I understand everybody wanna get they Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Trey Young's on, but everybody's not a shooter like that. So I get tired of all these big guys shooting these threes, and you're not a shooter. Now, if you somebody like Porzingis or Jokic, guys like that, Embiid or whatever, that can space the floor but still go to the basket, then I ain't got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? But guys like Isaiah Stewart, and I hope Duran don't fall into that. I know eventually he's gonna start shooting threes as well. But yeah, they need a post presence, man, and they need a shot blocker. And they got to just figure. And then Wiseman got to work on his games too. It's a lot of time where Wiseman seems like he out there like a chicken with his head cut off. He looks confused. He just I don't know, man. I don't know. You say Jay Ivy got to go? Oh damn. Jay needs to go. Cade has never played with a proper two guard that can rely space the floor. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. See the problem. See, then the thing is when they signed all these guys too, like um Monte Morris and Joe Harris. See, that's what they wanted Joe Harris here for. They thought that Joe Harris was gonna spread the floor, but he just couldn't stay healthy, just like Monte Morris. They both couldn't stay healthy. But I mean, hey, you got a guy that can space the floor in Fontecchio because he can shoot. He could take the ball to the basket, and he don't have a problem playing defense. So that's one guy. I'm hoping they give him a contract too. Said they need a big that can rely space on the floor, like Nawara and Toronto. See, here's the thing. Like Nawara, I mean he's okay. Um, is I don't know if I would want somebody like Nawara on this team. Um, I don't even know if he wouldn't even come here. Be honest with you. But yeah, they definitely need somebody that can space the floor for sure, and they got to have a post presence too. They can't just have um, and they got to have a reliable backup center that can score. It's like Wiseman can be that, but at times he seems so uh timid. Seems so timid, and it's almost. And I don't think Wiseman can show off his real skills here. I just don't think he would. He can. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He would go to whoever pay him. I'm surprised Milwaukee gave him up. I'm surprised Milwaukee gave up on a lot of people because I know they kicking themselves at giving up Nawara, um, Nawara, um, Grayson Allen, and definitely Dante DiVincenzo. I know they really kicking themselves about getting rid of DiVincenzo because DiVincenzo has played very well with the Knicks. Very well. That now that's somebody I think the Pistons should have got is Dante DiVincenzo. That's a guy he can spread the floor. So that would be somebody. And then, he plays. You know what I'm saying? So it's with the Pistons, man, they just gotta figure out what kind of rotations they want to have. They gotta figure out they just gotta figure out a lot of things, man. They gotta figure out who their starting small forward is gonna be. If it's gonna be a Soar, is it gonna be Fontecchio? They gotta figure that out. Because we know the front court is gonna be Isaiah Stewart and Duran. We know the front court is gonna be Ivy and Cade. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of guys could take Ivy to the hole. And then with Cade doing everything. So it's like you asking for so much for a guy who's doing everything. Because I know people criticize him about shooting as much as he has, but he has to shoot because ain't nobody he's not getting no help. He's just not getting any help. You know what I'm saying? Because I was gunning so hard for the Pistons to sign Daniel Gafford. I think Daniel Gafford would have worked well with this team. I would have liked I would have liked to get Daniel Gafford. I think Daniel Gafford would have been cool with this team. Yeah, I like Luke Cornett. I like Luke Cornett. I like his game. I definitely like his game for sure. Um, n- as far as you talk about a package for Sasser and Stu for Marcus Smart, I don't want Marcus Smart. I don't want Marcus Smart. I'm staying away from Marcus Smart. No, no, I'm not. No, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up so much for a guy who stays hurt. I can't do that, and that's costing Memphis because he's staying hurt. But nah, I don't want Marcus Smart. I like Marcus Smart, but I don't want him. Definitely not for no Sasser and Stu. Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, Stu stays hurt, but so do Marcus Smart. What's up, Drew? Man Beast, what's up, bro? What's going on with you? Yeah, I'm up surprisingly too. For real. I am up surprisingly too. Fans criticizing the best player shooting too much only goes to show the collective IQ of Detroit sports fans. Yeah, yeah, especially when he ain't got no help. Especially when he doesn't have any type of help. He's good. Listen, the best. But you know what though, Ark, the best player is always gonna get criticized, no matter if you win. You know, if you lose, they gonna get criticized. If he wins, he's gonna get praised. I mean, look at LeBron. Every time the Lakers lose, he's gonna be the one that's gonna get criticized. It's gonna be either him or Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? So either way, he's gonna get criticized. But that comes with just being the best player on your team. You gotta you gotta live with that. I mean, that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? You wanna That's what you live and die for as a player. Anybody that plays sports, you you love the pressure. You love everything. So it just comes with it. But injuries are a part of sports now. A lot of people getting hurt. That's why I vibe for them to have 15 to 16 players play and have a 20-man roster. I've been saying that for years. I've been saying that for years. Says Sasser is a bum who is useless outside shooting threes, and Stu is whatever. If we can get 50 games out of Smart, that will benefit this team more than 82 of Stu and Sasser by his presence alone. I I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. I mean, me personally, I I don't want Marcus Smart here. I mean, now, if you're talking about defensive intensity and getting in these guys faces and stuff, kind of like a Dylan Brooks kind of play, yeah, then I can see that. But you know, Marcus Smart is not, you know, he's sometimes he's not a reliable 3-point shooter. He's a defender, but you got to have a guy that plays both ends of the floor. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, Marcus Smart is a defensive player of the year. But um, it's interesting to see what he does outside of Boston. Now, Boston, you can overshadow his weaknesses because of the kind of team they had. Now he really has to show that in Memphis because Memphis has had they whole team has been injured. Their whole team has been injured. Their whole starting lineup has been injured. You know what I'm saying? Only ones that's out there really is Jaren Jackson and Desmond Bain. And Desmond Bain just came back. You got Bain and Jackson, and you got what Aldama and all these, and you got a whole bunch of G League dudes. So it's almost like Memphis is already tanking because I know Memphis gonna be down here. I think Monday, I believe. Nah, it's just see, man, bitch, you funny as hell. be, be killing me with these peace things, man. Y'all funny. Y'all niggas is funny. Oh my god. Yeah, I see. I'm with you, but but there's the thing. We still need a post presence, man. It's just like I would want. I don't mind. I'm not gonna say Sasser's a bum. I can't say that. I don't think Sasser is a bum. I mean, this is his first year. I mean, yeah, he do look like a little kid out there on the court, but he could shoot. He could take it to the rack, and um, it's he just gonna get better. I mean, I would rather have. I mean, I hate that Killian Hayes is gone. I wish we could have gave him a chance, but Sasser has more. Sasser has more confidence than Killian. Killian just didn't have any confidence. He was a good defensive player. He just didn't have that confidence in his offense, and that's why he's not here anymore. But um, and then he was playing a little bit well with Memphis, but Memphis has so much stuff going on, man, and everything. So it's just with the whole injuries to everybody from Derrick Rose to Ja to Brandon Clark, them trading Xavier Tillman, which I was surprised that I was very surprised they gave up Xavier Tillman. I didn't I was surprised at that. That was somebody I think that would have been nice for the Pistons is Xavier Tillman. But a few guys I wish they could have, looked at, man. Tillman, Daniel Gafford. Um, I know some people was talking about trading for Kyle Kuzma. I don't want Kyle Kuzma here. I don't want Kyle Kuzma here. Because if it can't work for him in the Wizards, what makes you think it's going to work for him with the Pistons? I just don't want that. I just don't. I don't want it. I just can't do it. I know some people was talking about getting Drummond back. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind them trying to get Drummond back as a defender and as a veteran, but yeah, it is what it is. Oh, Tom Gores. Tom Gores, dude, it seemed like all Tom Gores want to do is just sling fucking t-shirts. Dude don't come to the games unless it's a big game. I think he only came to like the first week or two of the season. You ain't seen him since. Then you only seen him every time they take those West Coast trips when they playing the Clippers and the Lakers. That's the only time you see him. The only time. It's man, Goris and I met Tom Goris. He's cool. He was nice to me. But it's just the way that this team is, man. But you know what? I blame more on that old Troy Weaver because this is the team he put together. So it's more so on Goris and uh I said Tom Weaver, Troy Weaver. It's more on that. Yeah, well, I ain't gonna say zesty. I ain't gonna say Dressley. I'm gonna say Dressley challenged. I ain't gonna call him zesty. I'm gonna call him Dressley challenged. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Drummond backing up Duran would be good. That would be a good thing. Um, that'll be good with Duran's development. Or if you can get somebody, shit, I wish they could have had Rasheed coach him. Or if Duran can, learn from Hakeem Olajuwon. You know what I'm saying? So, or I wish they could have signed somebody like a Serge Ibaka. That's just as a veteran presence. You know what I'm saying? That would help. You know what I'm saying? So that would have been nice. But it's this team. Um, it'll be interesting to see them next year to see how they are. I mean, Monty will have another year around his belt. Now his team can know what kind of offense they do. But the thing with Monty, he has to get in these players' asses on if they're playing well. They got to tell them stop shooting all these goddamn threes. You got to take it to the basket. If they're not doing fundamentally basketball, you take them out. You coach them. It's been a lot of times where I seen Monty kind of confused. Like, man, do I challenge this call? What do I do? And then it's like he looks for the assistant coaches, but you don't even see the assistant coaches out there much saying anything. They over there looking at film and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like he look in some cases he looks lost out there coaching. It's like certain plays you think he should challenge and he doesn't. He looks around and be like, should I challenge? Should I not challenge? Like what? And I understand Monty is going through a lot of stuff with family, with personal issues and stuff like that. And I'm praying for him. I'm really praying for him. But it's just certain decisions that he makes. It's kind of like he's making. It's what I like to call these Casey mistakes. The things that Dwayne Casey did, like he should have challenged, but he didn't. He over there looking around, but he's like, oh, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I don't want to do. Like I don't know. I don't know. That's the way he looks. But it's just interesting to see what type of players they'll keep. Um, what free agents wants to be here because we got to understand: do free agents want to be here and come to this city? Hell, do Cade Cunningham want to stay? He might mess around and be like, "Hey, man, I can't deal with this shit no more. I gotta leave. This team is terrible." Yeah, he might pull his shit. He might pull a Bradley Beal move and be like, "Man, I've been here so long. I'm good. I can't. I got to go to somewhere that's a winner and somebody and a place that appreciates me." And I hate for Cade Cunningham to waste his young years here as a bad team. I hate to see that. But this team should be in the same position as Houston, OKC, and Orlando. They should be in that same kind of position. That I mean, you can't be this bad. Because Houston had a new coach and they're playing better. Now they got better veterans. They have better veterans, but you know what I'm saying? The issue with the Pistons, they didn't have veterans that want to teach. You got Bogdanovich and Burks. They was just glad to still be in the NBA. They were still fighting for their spot. They didn't care about teaching these players and stuff like that. You see them, you see Burks and Bogdanovich teaching the Knick players more than the Pistons, which is crazy. And you know what? And you know what, Ark? I agree with you. Monty did not want to coach him, but when they had that money on him, he couldn't pass it up. But y'all already know who I wish would have coached this team. I was gunning for Kevin Ollie. I was gun. My main one was Yume Doka. I really wanted Yume Doka to come here. I really did, him or Kevin Ollie. So I wanted either one of those two. Now Kevin Ollie's a new coach of the Brooklyn Nets. Yume Doka is fighting for a play-in, possibly a playoff spot with the Houston Rockets in his first year. This dysfunctional type of team, because everybody knew how dysfunctional Houston was last year or the last couple of years. Now to have him there and his coaching style, and then you, like I said, you got Van Vliet and you got Brooks. That's a major, major acquisition for that team. And with these younger, and Jalen Green has been balling out his mind. Lil Michael Jackson been balling out his mind. Now his personal decisions, I'm not happy with. You can't get these old thought whores pregnant. Can't do that. But that's his fault, and he lived with it. So that's Lil Michael Jackson fault. But I mean, it is what it is. But that's crazy. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, Doc is elite. Um, I'm not. You could say we probably dodged the bullet with Ali. Yeah. Um, Yeah, Jock Vaughn. Yeah, yeah. I hear you. Yeah, Chris Quinn or a Vin Baker or man, what's another one? A Lloyd Pierce. Um, James Borrego. Um, mm, what's another one? Which yes, yeah, I was gunning for Sam Cassell too. I wish we could have gave a contract to Chauncey, but I mean, yeah, he likes Portland, so we'll see. Um, Mike Woodson. Um, I know so. I've even heard some people say Jawan Howard. I was like, nah, that would have been too much pressure on Jawan Howard. Yeah, I think Portland probably gonna give him another year, being that Portland had all them injuries, because they had a lot of injuries, and then the devastating injury to Robert Williams, that was huge. And then Scoot Henderson has had a terrible rookie season. Terrible. Has it terrible. So he has to bounce back. Um, you got Anthony Simons has been in and out of the lineup. You know what I'm saying? They've had a lot. I mean, Aiton has played decent. Uh, that's another team they got, and then Jeremy Grant has his moments, but Portland need a bench though. They need some bench scoring. They need some definite bench scoring. Yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, wish we could have had some other coaches, but we stuck with Monty, man. We stuck with him for the next few years, so hopefully this team could come around. But at the same time, it took a while for him to uh do that with Phoenix, because it took him a while to get Phoenix. He took Phoenix into the NBA Finals. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes with coaches, it takes time. everybody can't have a good year in their first year with a team. I mean that's rare. But sometimes you got it'll take time with some of these coaches. No, they got to learn your system and everything, everything, and that takes time. He said, as much as it pains you to say this, the Pistons fucked up when they since the new coach had to be black. Then they didn't even give a young brother who could better identify with players a chance. Yeah, yeah. I hear you on that. I hear you on that. Because people talk about that assistant coach for Milwaukee. I forgot his name, but he was the main candidate for a while. So he was out the radar. He was totally out the radar. But yeah, Charles Lee, that's who it was. He was the main candidate for a long while before they even mentioned Monty Williams. Before they even mentioned it. But like I said, man, you said who may I add is already back on NBA teams. I mean, hey, add who you want to add. Shoot, add who you want to add. You know what I'm saying? There was some guys out there, man. There was a lot of them out there. Like I said, the Vin Bakers, the Charles Lees, Fernandez. Um, Toronto's coach. I like Toronto's coach because he don't take no shit. I like that coach. I do. He a no nonsense type of guy. I like him. Um, I do. OKC's coach was Dandenau. I think that's his name. Man, he developed because he was a coach of the G League team, and he got developed to they main team. So nah, they don't. No, they don't. They don't take no shit. So now here's a question I want to ask y'all. And I remember I was looking at Gilbert Arenas podcast on this, and he was talking about international players are the ones that fuck the NBA up. I don't even think, and they don't have no toughness. I think the reason they took away toughness and the rules for the defense is so that the international players can so we can adapt to the international leagues, and the Europeans ain't tough. And that's what made me think about what you just said, Art. That Gilbert Arenas was talking about how it's these Europeans making the NBA soft. The NBA is soft because of these European players. It ain't just, and it's not just the European players that's soft. It's a lot of these American players that's soft. Like a lot of these ticky tack fouls and all that. It's just I think it's just the entitlement. I think the money has made this league worse. Um, it's just a lot of different things, but I don't think it was just the Europeans players that did that. I think the American players just got whiny, they got spoiled, and they took away defense. So you got all these teams that is scoring a lot because there's no defense. They're not allowing hand checking and all that stuff. They're not allowing that. Yeah, yeah. Gilbert do be saying a lot of stupid shit. Nah, nah. I think it's. I'm not gonna say the American black man became soft. I think I think a lot of American men became soft. It's a lot of American men became soft. So I don't think it's not just black men. I think it's just American men in general that just got soft, and this American culture has gotten soft and just bitchy, bitch made, bitch made, pretty much. So yeah, and you know what, and you gotta throw Embiid in that too, and then another guy I would say that is tough and is international is Demontis Sabonis. Demontis Sabonis shit, and probably the toughest guy in the league is an international guy, and Steven Adams. Steven Adams is a tough guy. He's one of the strongest guys in the league, or probably the strongest. But you got to throw Embiid and you got to throw Demonis Sabonis. You got to throw both of them in there. You know what I'm saying? You got to throw Serge Ibaka. Got to throw him in there. You know, what's another shit? What's another guy you could throw in there? Shoot. Yeah, yeah, You could throw Giannis in there. You could throw um Rudy Gobert. Well, can you really throw Rudy Gobert, especially since he got choked up by Draymond? That kind of took his tough G's away with that. That probably did. Probably, yeah. I think that probably did. Yeah. No, the OG Ananobis. Guys like that. Um, yeah, Nurkic and Jokic too. Nurkic and Nokic. Um, yeah, I was thinking that because since he got choked out by Draymond, yeah, that kind of took all the toughness on him. That kind of took it. That definitely took it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, even in the '90s and the 2000s, like when they had when guys like when Kukoc and Vlade Divac and Drazen Petrovic and Dino Rogers and all that, that was just and Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, guys like that. Um, it was just yeah, they was the business. They was a bit. They wasn't intimidated. They was not intimidated by that, and that's the thing. These international players are not intimidated by USA basketball. They're not intimidated no more. And I think ever since the Dream Team and uh the '96 team, ever since them, like, international boy has not, they not intimidated. So yeah, when they was, when USA basketball was getting embarrassed and they started losing, that's why they like, hey, that's what they had to start getting. That's why they got Kobe. Because when they got Kobe, that shit stopped. Like, nah, we got to get somebody. Kobe insisted, hey man, put me on this team, and they did. Yeah, yeah. They are. It's some of them that are tougher, but then you got some of these guys that be whining every time for a call and stuff. Like, I like Luka Doncic, man, but he cry too much with calls. Just like, and LeBron do too. A lot of these guys, they be crying about getting calls and stuff like that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. I do. I hate it. I hate when these players be whining, man, because that makes the game even bad. Like, nah, man, I don't want to see that. I want to see you whining and stuff all the time. Oh, he hit me, he touched me, he tapped me, hit my finger. Oh, like, shut up, man. Shut up. Shut up. Keep playing. Yeah. LeBron made it worse. And people start following LeBron and stuff like that. And it did get worse on that with LeBron. And you got a lot of these players that's doing that, man. And it's just making the league worse. It is making the league worse. So, but yeah, man. But yeah, man, I had to, like I said, man, I had to wear this NFL. This is some of the Lion NFL draft wear that just came out. I had to get it. I thought the gear was cool, especially the hat. I really like the hat. But I'm looking forward to this NFL draft, man, with see what the surroundings and how they gonna have the city with these drafts, and not only just the drafts, but they got the NCAA tournament this week. They got Michigan Panthers coming back, baby. They got the football started this Saturday, man, at Ford Field. Saturday at 4 o'clock. Michigan Panthers. I think they're going up against the St. Louis Battlehawks. The first UFL game of the Michigan Panthers, man. So, bruh, I can't wait. I'll be at that game. It's gonna be exciting, man. I don't know what kind of special features they gonna have or what they gonna have. I don't even know if The Rock gonna be there. I don't know what kind of special thing. I don't know if Big E gonna be there or the wrestler. I know he did the games for last year, so I don't know what they gonna do. They haven't told us anything about it. I'm looking forward to that game, man, and just got a season ticket with them, and I get a chance to hold the American flag during the start of the game for the national anthem. So I'm really excited about that, man. I've never done that. I never really stepped on a Ford field before. So I'm really excited about that, man. I'm so pumped about that, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be super cool. Super cool. Yeah, appreciate it. Hey, appreciate it, Art, man. Yeah, the gear. I like the gear, man. Depending on how the weather's gonna be during draft, I may wear this. I'm either probably gonna wear this. I'm definitely gonna wear the hat, but I'm trying to figure out if I'm just gonna wear the shirt or have this shirt under it with a, Lions jersey. I might have my Amara St. Brown jersey. I might have my Laporta jersey. I might have an old school Barry Sanders jersey. You know what I'm saying? I gotta just figure out exactly what I'm gonna wear. But yeah, I like this gear though, man. I love it. But like I said, I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna get some NFL draft gear. Um, I know around that time they're gonna have a lot of Lions doing autograph signings at DC Sports. So definitely look out for that. Um, I'm ready for the draft. I'm ready for next season, man. Like I said, a lot of our players, it's some players that left that were disappointed, but we got a lot of gaps filled with the signings we got. Um, I think it's gonna make I think our defense is gonna be better with these signings. It's just that the division is just gonna be more tough now with Kyler Murray with the Vikings, with Keenan Allen with the Bears. More likely, they're probably going to draft Caleb Williams. You got Jordan Love with the Packers. The Packers scare me more than they scare me more than any team because I think they're just going to get better. They're a team that I'm man. We got that's the team I'm worried about. With Minnesota getting Kyler Murray, that made them better. It's just that Kyler Murray got to stay healthy. But I know Justin Jefferson is happy. They got Jordan Addison and all them guys, man. So then they got a running back. They got, Aaron Jones running back. They got to work on their defense. So they definitely got to work on their defense. But the division is gonna be it's gonna be hard fought. Bears, like I said, getting Keenan Allen. They got DJ Moore. They got DeAndre Swift. They got, man, it's just great. Yeah, Ark, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down to do a podcast collab, man. Whenever. I mean, hey, whenever you want to do that, that's cool. That's definitely cool. I'm definitely down with that. Yeah, I think Jordan Love can be he gonna be something, man. And just now he got that first year of being a starter, you know, over with. Now he knows what to expect with this offense, and that's gonna make him deadly. And then he has a lot of weapons, man. He has a whole lot of weapons. You know, Josh Jacobs, bro. I mean, good lord. Then you already got Dobbs, you got Watson, you got Jaden Reed, you got Bo Melton, you got the other receiver, you got tight ends. Their defense is gonna be better. So that's a dangerous team, man. That's a dangerous team right there. Bears might be a smidge a little better. If they got an offensive line, that ain't gonna kill the quarterback. But I wish they would have. I wish they would have kept Justin Fields. But it's the Bears, man. You never know what they gonna do. So it's gonna be interesting, man. I can't wait for the season to start, man. This is probably the most excited I've ever been with Detroit Lions football. I'm so excited. Last year was probably the best year to me as a season ticket holder was last year. With the incredible people I've met, with the whole perks and everything with the Lions, man. How they treat their fans and stuff like that, how the team was. Training camp was great. I had a ball at training camp. Um, it was just great, man, all the way around. And the draft, to have an NFL draft in the city of Detroit. We've been waiting for this for a long time. A long, long time. I am so excited about things that's happening in this city. You got the NCAA tournament. You know what I'm saying? You got the Tigers starting this in April. You got the draft. You got Michigan Panthers football. I mean, come on, man. You got all that in April. You got these autograph signings that's going on over, next month. April is gonna be something, man. April in the D. It's just I'm so excited about this, man. It's just, you know what I'm saying. And then hopefully sooner or later another Super Bowl here. We can get an NBA All Star game if they stop bullshitting. Because you can have everywhere else can have an NBA All Star game, but you won't have that shit here. And don't give me that because you don't have enough hotels. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. If you can, let me tell you something. If you can have an NBA All Star game in Cleveland, you can have that shit here. You can have it here. You got it in Cleveland, Indiana, Toronto. They have it in Cleveland, it seems like every 25 damn years. You know what I'm saying? Then they have it everywhere else. They have it in LA and Cleveland, New York, and all these places. It's like, man, have it somewhere different. I'm so sick of the same places. You know what I'm saying? Well, shit, we couldn't even. But you know what? We couldn't get an All Star game even when this team was winning. When we won a title in '04, we didn't even get one. Yeah, but Dan Gilbert got shit in Detroit too, so they still ain't doing. He still ain't doing nothing in Detroit. I mean, hopefully it happens, but you just never know. Just never know. Yeah, I like Cleveland though. Cleveland, um, been to Cleveland quite a few times, man. It's all right. It's cool. I've even been to some Cleveland Brown games down there. It was dope. It was cold as hell, but it was dope. The fans was pretty cool though, man. They was respectful. Dog Pound was respectful, man. Yeah, said Cleveland had two mega stars. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can say that. You can say that. But yeah, man, it's just good to be a Detroit sports fan right now, man. It's just a lot of this stuff that's going on. It's so happy. I know, and it's good to have football too, man. Uh, during the time football is over, it's good to have football back in the city. And yeah, man, check out the Michigan Panthers. Show y'all respect to them, man. They got a game this Saturday at 4. Uh, then they got another game next week. It's a lot of stuff going on next week too, man. You know what I'm saying? The Tigers opening day. Michigan Panthers. You got WrestleMania going on in Philly. I think it's on this in the first week of April. Um, I said the NCAA tournament this weekend. Um, man, it's just a lot going on, man. A lot going on, especially concerts in the summer. You got the Detroit Grand Prix. You got all these festivals happening downtown. We just got to show up and show out, man, for the city. We got to just make it happen in the city and just stay positive and just love each other and just don't do nothing stupid. Don't do anything stupid. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. Shit crazy. But yeah, man. Yeah, but I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I just love sports and I love them in my city. I go to different cities, different states, because I be everywhere, man. You might see me in a different city, a different state, going to games, man. Like I've been doing that over the last 5, 6 years. And I just love sports. I just love sports, and I love traveling for sports too. You know, if it's Cincy, if it's Cleveland, if it's Toronto, if it's Dayton, if it's Cincinnati, if it's fucking Indianapolis. Like I'm thinking about going to I'm thinking about going to the Indy 500 this year because I think that's a month before the Detroit Grand Prix. So I've been to an Indy 500, man. It is, man. If y'all have never, man, it is fun as hell. It's fun. They got a lot of stuff going on in that race, man. They got activities, they got concerts, they be having like phone parties. They got a lot of shit going on during the Indy 500. That shit is like a spectacle for real. But you will have a lot of fun, man, because it's just like different things to do around that time. The actual race, it be packed. That shit, it is all over. So it is anybody that's friends with me on Facebook, y'all look at my pictures through the Indy 500, man. And you can see how much of a good ass time I had, man. So I got to go back. I gotta go back. It's been a while since I've been to Indianapolis, man. So it's like a 4.5 hour drive from me. So it's fun. But I would just tell anybody, man, if you a sports fan, dog, like travel to go to sports games too. Like go to different cities and states. It is fun as hell. You will have a fun time. I mostly go there, but I mostly go to a lot of this stuff by myself because sometimes I don't trust people when I buy tickets and I'll be like, oh man, I got these tickets, whatever. Next thing you know, they they cancel and shit. So it'd be like, what the fuck? Oh, for sure, Ark. Yeah, I'm down whenever you want to collab about anything, man. And not only just because I just do stuff on sports too. I do stuff on sports, but I do stuff on a lot of things, man. Just shit, man. Oh shit. Also check out my stuff. Check me out on 313 The New Breed Real Talk, man. I talk about stuff other than sports. I speak my mind on a lot of stuff, man. I'm sure you gonna like that page. But man, because I'm thinking about doing a topic on my main page, man. It's on like dating and politics and just the Diddy situation, just a lot of that stuff, man. I'm gonna get on the main channel. But this basically, my 313, man, it's just more so about like sports and uh sports about my sports stuff, collecting sports cards, um, talking about just different stuff, man. So yeah, I'm definitely down to collab. Just yeah, man, just let me know. Just definitely let me know for sure. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I'm gonna sub back to you. One thing about me, whoever subs on my channels, I sub right back. So I appreciate that, man. Definitely appreciate that for sure. Definitely. Um, but yeah, man, I've been on here for about over an hour. I just want to thank everybody for chiming in, man. Definitely Art. Appreciate it, man. Man Beast. The homie Andrew. Just want to say thank y'all. Just everybody who um who chimed in, everybody that's looking on, man, and anybody that has any ideas on sports or just anything, man, just holla at your boy, man. Just holla at your boy. Um, on 313 Sports, 313 The New Breed Real Talk. Um, definitely like and subscribe to the D313XP. I don't know how long. I don't know when all three of us is going, start back doing videos. Um, I don't know when we gonna already start doing videos. Hopefully, real soon. But until then, I'ma still keep doing videos. I'm still keep doing stuff on here and on my channels. But definitely like and subscribe to the D313XP, to me, DC1 Durl, Nomus J313. Shout out to everybody who's out there doing sports content creating. Let's all come together, especially we all agree to disagree, but long as we respect each other, man. That's all that matters. So till the end, man, this your boy Breed, man. I'ma holler at y'all. Check out the Lions gear. Other gear I'm gonna be wearing too, man. You might see me with some Toledo mud here and stuff. You might see me with some Wayne State stuff. You might see me with a whole different conglomerates of stuff, man, throughout shows. So, and it just proves how much of a sports fan I really am, man, and how much I love sports, and how much I love y'all, man. I love y'all for just dropping by, dropping the gems, dropping the hammers, you know. But definitely, I love talking about sports, man. I love talking sports with y'all, man. So love, talking to y'all, communicating, things like that. We agree to disagree, but it's all one love, man. It's all one love. But yeah, man. Until next time, man. I'ma holler at y'all in a minute. Peace out.